And who wouldn't? Welcome Amira, the girl of every man's dreams.
Amazing.
Are you busy?
She's what Tamwa would describe as sexy. Wow.
She's sassy, always very glamorous.
Very high maintenance.
They just cancelled my hair appointment. She's lazy.
Rubbish at cooking.
She doesn't like to clean.
She ain't gonna be good at burping the baby.
You're telling me you've never used an iron before?
That's what dry cleaners are for, isn't it? And it's all about hair and nails. Don't even try to deny it. And just for Priya, all hair down one side of the head.
Amira's first meeting with the Masood family was quite a shocker.
Hi. Help yourself to a bindi bhaji and
Tell me, what first attracted you to the millionaire's daughter?
Tamwar.
Zainab spends all morning cooking and she goes, oh, what's this?
You've hardly touched yours. It's been ages since I've had rustic food.
Which is brilliant, which is a great Amira line.
She looked down on the Masood family because she saw us as a bunch of caterers.
You don't seriously think we have a future, do you? Catering business? Yeah, right. Takeaway, probably.
Now listen, young lady, and I mean lady very loosely.
Excuse me?
She didn't go down well to begin with.
Tamwa, fetch Amira's coat, she's leaving.
You forgot something.
But when the Princess of Walford found herself penniless,
And this morning, these people came round, took all our things, repossessed the house.
she fell for Saeed all over again.
What do you think, that the perfect woman's just gonna fall out of the sky and straight into your arms?
Ultimately, we wanted a bit of a comedy entrance for Amira.
Carry on up the Masoods.
Zainab had set Saeed up with a good girl.
We've decided to move in together. Although what you do with your courgettes is your own business.
He's quite the comedian.
Actually, I've done a spot of stand-up myself.
Yeah, Tamwar, I don't think anyone wants to hear about that.
Her good friend Bushra's daughter. No, it could be worse. She could be pregnant. Will you marry me?
Sorry, I couldn't hold it any longer.
Ah, very funny.
Unbeknownst to everyone, Saeed has hidden Amira in his wardrobe.
What was that?
Probably nothing.
I remember Zainab picking up a big pot, thinking it was burglars. Good idea.
And then the family rock up.
Just stop! Let them go! It's over!
And she ends up falling out of the cupboard. Again, with all her hair down one side of her head. And Amira just brushes her hair to one side as if nothing's happened.
Although relations were initially strained with her new family,
You know, I'm useless in the kitchen. Oh, that's not true, Amira. You're useless everywhere.
Amira shines when she rescues Zainab from a musical disaster.
And there I was thinking you were actually going to sing, Zainab.
Crazy, isn't it?
And from then on, Zainab accepted Amira as part of the family.
And if you make Saeed happy, then he should be with you.
She loves Saeed and would do anything for him, which makes her story all the more tragic.
Nothing without Saeed. He's my whole life.
What can I say? Extraordinary. You are honestly the most beautiful thing on this planet. I will never let you down. Never.
Saeed and Amira, everybody.
Saeed decides to propose to Amira in the most unromantic place in the Vic.
I suppose it's now or never.
Just be yourself.
Christian obviously thinks that he's going to tell the truth at that point.
Will you do me the very great honour of marrying me?
And it was quite a lovely moment for her.
And as a result, poor old Christian goes out and tries to pull some guy.
He must need his head testing having a catch like you got.
Who ends up smashing his face in.
Picking up strangers. Spreading their filth.
To have a character like Christian, who to the outside world is very, very tough and out there, get attacked is shocking, but is also real.
They'd put that makeup on me. You know, my eye was really swollen. It really, really bothered me for days and weeks afterwards.
I'm scared. There are people out there, Rox, that hate me.
He almost changed personality. He became very frightened.
If you want to go out, you can.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Saeed wants to protect Christian and sees the state that Christian is in and persuades him to go to the police.
You can do anything you decide to do.
Saeed starts to realise that it's not just sex, he loves this man.
If you do this thing, I'll spend the night with you. The whole night.
Away from the cameras, John is a lot happier than his alter ego, Christian.
Campers.
Especially as John has a secret life of his own.
Just make me look young and youthful.
John is a huge West End star. You know, leading roles in Starlight Express and Cats.
Julia Crampsey, the casting director, said there's a character called Christian Clark and we think you may be right for it. So then I came in, did my casting.
He just read it brilliantly.
Read absolutely appallingly. And then about 3 weeks later, I was saying, "Hi, sis. Remember me?"
What do you want, Christian?
And lately, John's been moonlighting, playing judge to stage wannabes on talent show Over the Rainbow.
I've got to tell you, ladies, if the Dorothy thing doesn't work out, you need to stay together, because you could give Girls Aloud a run for their money. I loved it.
I feel right now that I'm the sort of guy that's having his cake and eating it. I get to be at EastEnders, you know, and live this life, but I also get to dip my toe back into the musical theatre.
Jenny, you absolutely blew me away. I wasn't expecting that. Emma, you look like Dorothy. You're a beautiful girl.
And hopefully give constructive critique in helping finding a new Dorothy.
Back in Walford, finding true love is on the agenda as Amira marries the love of her life.
The wedding was amazing.
Brilliant fun to film.
It was so colourful and it looked so full of life.
There was such a great sense of excitement and camaraderie.
Was just amazing.
I could get used to this. I got to go shopping with a costume designer and pick the outfit.
You are such a beautiful woman.
In the end, we went for something quite modern.
And it just gave you a real insight into just the wonderful culture of how a Muslim wedding is.
I'm so sorry. The sets were all lavishly decorated and it looked beautiful, so we all knew, even if we were all crap, it was going to be great to look at.
The most memorable moment for me was the shot of the horse going around the square, Albert Square, which was done in one take.
Although the horse riding doesn't look that impressive, I was very proud of myself for not being flung off and being impaled on the railings of Albert Square.
I remember watching this live on New Year's Day, and my mouth slowly falling open, going, "Oh my God, it's one take."